Hello, welcome to Dry Creek Beekeeping. So, I know it's been 2 weeks since I posted my last video, and I'm really sorry about that, but the reason for it is because I've been doing a lot of stuff, especially with back to school, and I can't guarantee that it won't happen again because now I'm in school, summer's over, and I'm going to be quite busy with homework and stuff. Anyway, today I'm going to be beekeeping with this hive right here, the beta hive, and I remember 3 weeks ago actually, I finally noticed that some good things were happening with this hive. So I'm hoping to continue to see those good things. Alright, so as you'll notice, I am experimenting with a new angle for recording these videos. I'm hoping that it gives a better view of what I'm doing with the hive. Alright, well, that's interesting. Here, look at that. See how there's comb formations being built actually on the inner frame? I have never actually seen that before. That's really interesting. Alright. Let's see what they've been doing. Okay, so I'm liking what I'm seeing here. You can see that there are some nice stores around the edges. It has an even comb formation. There are still some patches of brood around here, but all of those look healthy. And then they're starting to fill up these inside areas with honey to prepare for winter. And I know it seems a bit early for them to be preparing for winter, but they start preparing for winter about the beginning of August, maybe late July, because they really need to be ready for the winter, especially recently. I think the past 2 winters we've had snow in October, and so they need to be very, very prepared. So this hive doesn't have as much propolis in it as the other hive, which does mean it's a weaker hive, but it's not too bad. So this here, you can tell, there's almost no brood, and I don't think there ever was brood. But there are some pollen stores, and that's why it kind of has that darker bottom. But all the rest of this is nectar stores. And I can see some, or I just saw one, there was a newborn bee down here somewhere. And you can tell they're newborn bees because they have really fluffy faces. They're really cute. Oh wow. Now this frame here has a ton of brood on it. Like really, really healthy pattern as well. And then it has some nice honey stores around the sides. That's beautiful. They're doing some good things. At this point, I'd even be willing to say that they're going to survive the winter, because this looks so good. And here's another frame of just nectar stores, and that looks really good. I like how light it is, but that could just be because all of this nectar is new and hasn't had time to become honey. But if that is actually honey, and they cap it once it reaches certain consistency that makes it honey, and under those caps, I mean, that looks like almost clear honey, which is insane and really, really cool. They're starting to get mad at me, and I've seen all that I need to see, so I'm just gonna put the frames back in, pop the lid back on the hive, and check on them again in 2 weeks. I really, really like what I'm seeing. So to recap what I saw with this hive, they are doing so well. I mean, it's hard to think that just 5 weeks ago, I thought they weren't going to survive the winter and I would have to actually combine them with this hive. Now, I'm actually confident that they have a good chance at surviving the winter. They have good stores of nectar, good stores of pollen, very healthy looking brood, and enough bees that so long as we don't have a winter like the past 2 years, they are going to survive. Now, for what the future holds, I don't know. And pretty soon here, the goldenrod and ragweed is going to start coming up, and that's when they'll really start filling that hive up for the winter. Well, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Also, if you have any questions or just want to talk about beekeeping, please make sure to put that in the comments. See ya.